Hey, how are you? We're at least 3 weeks into school, if not longer, and it's important to step back and say, how am I doing? And if the answer is you feel stressed or you feel too busy, that's not good. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. Number one, you might be getting too busy if you can't remember the last time that you spent time with your friends outside of school or some other type of structured activity. Got to have that friend time. So we're going to talk about how to do that. Number two, if most of the conversations you're having with your parents or the other people in your family are over text message, that's not good. That means you're not getting enough time with the important people in your life. Number three, your grades are starting to slip. You feel like you can't get a handle on all the homework. You can't get prepared for tests. Your projects are late. The grades are slipping. And finally, number four, sign that you might be getting to be too busy. You're just tired. You're plain tired every single morning. Not like once in a while, but you just feel tired when you wake up in the morning, and that's not a great way to get your day started. So, a couple things to help you out. Number one, if you have a calendar, and if you don't, that's fine, take out a piece of paper. But what I need you to do is go over the next week on your calendar, your piece of paper, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and write down all of the different activities that you are engaged in and how long they take. You need to get a good picture of just how busy you really are. Okay. Number two, you need to carve out some time to spend with your friends. So after you have an idea of how busy your schedule is going to be, look for a time when you've got at least an hour to 2 hours, if not more, one day a week, and hopefully more than that, where you can just hang out, go to the movies, have somebody over, just talk, because you got to have that time outside of just being structured in school to make things really work for you. Number three, we all know that you're trying to meet the expectations of 5, 6, 7 different teachers, plus maybe a couple of coaches, plus your parents, plus you got to live up to the friends' expectations. It's a lot of expectations to live up to, right? We know that. But priority number one, got to be the grades. Got to be the grades, because that is what's building a habit for your success later on. So get focused on the grades. That brings me to the last point, which is simply this. If you find out that the grades are slipping, you're continually tired, you don't have time for friends, the really important things in your life, you got to cut something out. As difficult as that's going to be, right? You got to think about this. Number one, if you are so busy that you can't meet the expectations and all these things are starting to fall apart, how good are you really going to be? Right, at the sports practice, how good are you really going to be at the after-school activity? It may come time that you just need to cut something out, and that's going to be a difficult choice for you. The easiest way to do that is just simply make a list of all the activities, prioritize them. Number one is like, I couldn't ever possibly think about giving this one thing up, down to whatever your last is. And the last one on the list might have to be the one that gets chopped, because you got to look out for you right now and make sure that you're thinking about not just tomorrow, but a couple of weeks, couple months, couple years from now. Got to stay healthy. All right. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.